evening or good morning, depending on where you are in the world. This is Ricky T. Bones, and unfortunately my co-host seems to have passed out from a copious amount of Axe body spray. Thanks a bunch, you moron. Come on, be considerate of some of us who have oil factory sensors. Anyway. Hello. Please don't take that the wrong way. I'm just trying to be my usual attitude-filled self. At least that's what it says on my name tag. And welcome to the finale of the MFL Monster Mosh. Oh, that takes a lot out of a skeleton. Anyway, we're here on the last day of a 2-day event, so if you missed the first day, go ahead and wish that you were back in time because MFL is live and happening right now. Alright. So, for those uninitiated, the MFL is Mutant Football League, a fantastic game that is currently $3.74 right now on Steam. Don't know what the hell it is on Switch because I forgot to check. And it is live in front of your eyes and ready to murder anybody who stands in its way. We'll get underway with our finale of the night, but first, we want to go over the rules with you real quick. So, as it stands in the brackets first off, let's start with the rules. Start with the rules proper. So, the Monster Mosh will go as follows, except for the finale match. The Monster Mosh rules are as follows. As I just said it again, my brain seems to be going in a loop. Excuse me for a moment. 3 minutes per quarter. Bite-sized editions of MFL fun. Dirty tricks, use them if you got them. No playing God mid-game because we don't work like that. Single elimination. Anybody who has lost at this point is already gone home with their consolation prize. A rather oversized truck cookie, I'm sure. And hazards and weather are on because if it ain't deadly, it ain't interesting here in the MFL. Now, you're welcome to it. He's kind of somewhere else right now, I think. Oh, you poor dog. Anyway, I can unfortunately... Well, we can try, right? We can try. Can we interact with it? Yes, but it's inaccurate, of course. The bracket is still broken, unfortunately. I think I know why, and I'm not going to go over why, because that bracket is unfortunately inaccurate. The standings are as follows. The New Gorlian Zombies last time beat out the Lost Wages Invaders. The Terminators from Tokyo beat out the Midway Mutants. So they'll be going head-to-head in our first match. Our second match of the night will be the Galaxy Chaos, who managed to squeak out a victory over the 40 Nightmares, and the Creeps from Carcass City, who absolutely mauled the Nashville Lycans. Sad sight to see, sad sight, but you gotta do what you gotta do in the MFL, and they just didn't do enough. So, we're up for a fantastic 3-set. The first two are to be expected. The last match is anyone's guess. Place your bets now, but for the time being, we are going to ask you, find people in the stands, whatever's left of you anyway. Who's going to win the first MFL match of the night? It is hard to type. And talk at the same time. There we go. And shamelessly bet to your heart's content, people, because we're going to get started in just a second. All right, fix that up. 50-50 split with 2 votes in. Who guessed that? We got favorites in the crowd, that's for sure. All right. Without further delay, I'm going to shove you guys out of the announcer's booths and try to revive my wolfy friend here. And, oh boy, this is going to be dicey, that's for sure. Here goes nothing. Okairi, and good morning once again from the crumbling island of Tokyo, Japan. The Krokyo Dome is about as crowded as a Katsune Mew Mew concert, and Terminator fans have already chucked a couple glow sticks into each other's eye sockets. And meanwhile, the Zombies fans are relaxing at home watching the game on a 4-second delay. I think they honestly didn't expect their team to get this far. What can you tell me about the two teams matching up today that you haven't already said? Yeah, I get what you mean. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're in for one hell of a matchup. Zombies versus robots is a tale beloved by all horror movie fans. In terms of the real deal, however, I'm not exactly sure who to bet on here. On one hand, the Zombies proved my highlight studies dead wrong as they demolished the Lost Wages invaders on day one. On the other hand, the Tokyo Terminators went into overtime against the Midway Mutants and came out on top thanks to a well-timed lightning defense. Or I should say offense. No, it was on the defense. Either way, both teams assembled here are highly dangerous and completely unpredictable. It'll be a treat to see how they aggressively disassemble each other, if you catch my meaning. So what you're saying is you're looking forward to the blood and gore that is every day at the MFL. How are you still impressed by this? Well, I wasn't in the league for how many years? Anyway, Killer Smackia is already making mincemeat out of those mutants and making a run play for a gain of about 6. Well done. Happy to see some lovely people in the crowd. Happy to see some lovely people in the VIP booth. Welcome all to the last match before a decent hiatus and slinging it way down south. Unfortunately, they can't make a long drive work for them. 3rd and 4. I'm done rambling now. We can get on with the game. Hashiro Maguro waiting, watching, and going. Unfortunately, a werewolf is there ready to deflect it out of the air. Ugh. And within the first minute, we are sadly going to say goodbye to this ball and hand it off to the New Orleans Zombies. Way out there, Shank Burner takes 2 robots, count them 3, before he goes down. If I had to be honest, my money is on the Tokyo Terminators. There's nothing you can do against real steel like that. How about being an undead force to be reckoned with? The New Orleans Zombies got plenty of tricks up their sleeve, including ace wide receiver right there, Michael Wampass. Handling the ball quite handily. Right. Well, I'm trying not to piss off our new AI overlords as much as I can, but Elvin Komura is definitely showing them how it's done. All that training was for naught. Well, I have to say, the Tokyo Terminators do have a reputation as an offense-heavy brand. Oh my god, speaking of which, Alvin Kilmora playing wide receiver with the ball there instead of his usual running back position. That's impressive. Alright. 0-0. We got less than a minute left in the first quarter. 26 to go before the end zone. Barbaric Scar sends out a boom! And Chris Voller a little shy of the touchdown, unfortunately. That looked pretty much in. I'm thoroughly surprised it didn't work out as he planned it. Hearing some audio difficulties. We may have to fix that in between games, but for the time being, it'll stay as is. 10 seconds. 2 touchdown. And they run it down and give them no second to think. 6 on the board by the New Orleans Zombies in the first quarter. Just barely. Man, look at that guy go.
Touch me when I ball. I take all you mutants out. That's right. Hey, what you talking about, Pop?
And because we're gonna have to make a little extra time for this boring chip shot. They really should just make it 7 per touchdown. Why? Are you trying to limit the job market yet again, Ricky? Yet again? I never tried to limit the job market. What are you accusing me of here? This is on-air television. You can't just say stuff willy-nilly like that. Looking at the polls here, we got a nice 50-50 split from a wonderful crowd. Thank you for your input. It has been noted and possibly disregarded. As Alpha Ratchet begins the burn return, past the fire pit, past the skeleton trying to gun him down, and he is on open field, midfield. Well done, Terminators, well done. That's a fine return, if I do say so myself. 45 yards left to the end zone. Toshiro Maguro gets the ball away just in time, and unfortunately, Munsonetti is there with the pick. Molson Edible, excuse me, I need to get my eye sockets checked. You have eyeballs, Ricky. Yeah, I know, and I don't have eyelids. They're very dry, thank you for asking. Sorry, didn't mean to be sensitive there. First down, New Orleans Zombies have the ball, and Alvin Kilmora runs it straight like an arrow. Impressive gain of 6. 2nd and 4.
Hot 2.
Snap goes the ball as Barbaric Scar waits for an opening. He's got his man in the form of Gris Folaire. Or at least he had him until he exploded. Well, that's one way to cripple an offense. I'll say, losing your star wide receiver like that, now every pass play is more or less a 50-50 shot. Or you could toss it off to your running back and, give him a reason for existing. 1st and 10, Barbaric Scar. Looking, measuring it out, and sends it high up, but with all that man coverage, that wide receiver was just too nervous to hold on to the ball. Hey, I would be too if a friggin' giant death robot was staring me down. Like, imagine, oh my god! Thunderclap, and he goes down! R2 Smash You picking up the ball! Nobody can touch this highly volatile and electrifying performance! Until then. Massive return, we're past the midfield and well into Zombies territory with that murderous pick. All right, let's get these chains moving. Toshiro Maguro looking deep. And unfortunately, his own Sonic Boom Ball comes flying at him with a sticky ball dirty trick. Oh man, those audio receptors have got to be fried after that one. Yeah, oh boy. My skull's ringing just from that one. Timeout call by the Tokyo Terminators. We're under the clock. 1 minute until halftime, and when halftime arrives, oh, you best wish that you get a score in because there's nothing else that's going to happen. What was that shallow interception? Damn. Always get them with the hot potato dirty trick, don't they? And they never see it coming, my friend. I shouldn't be laughing. That's a terrible tragedy on their end. Anyway, Tokyo Terminators have lost the ball, so Alvin Kilmora decides to make him pay for that kill with a Beast Boost injection. One robot after another are powerless against his absolutely chemically induced roid rage. Oh, but he pays for it and then some with a bunch of dogpiling. Oh my god, he's not within an inch of his life. Timeout call by the New Orleans Zombies. The big sleazy is looking to take it easy and takes a long... I wouldn't say that's a long shot, but from 13 yards anything can happen. It's good. That should be good for about 3 points. That's right, 3 points. You still don't know how to scale those points, do you? Not in the slightest. They changed the rules of the MFL back in the day. It used to be 3 points for every single shot like that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the half is called dead. As well as the offensive lineman. Go ahead and do your job, Wolfie pal boyfriend. That's questionable, but I'll just shut up and get on with this ad read. This halftime report has been brought to you by DeadX. With delivery options like precision drone strikes and battering ram home delivery, DeadX guarantees you'll never miss a package again. DeadX, by delivery by any means unnecessary. 10-0 is still doable, albeit you're going to need to do a lot more footwork and maybe a couple more dirty tricks. It's looking grim here for all the Terminator fans in the stands. I can only hope the ones in the VIP booth aren't crying over their spilt winnings. Shank Burner begins his run, moving and grooving like the human he is. Ooh,
Ooh, that is what we call a T-bone defense right there. Slammed from the side by a walking truck.
First and 10. New Orleans Zombies running back Alvin Kilmora pushes it up towards the first down line and gets stopped 7 yards in.
2nd and 3. Let's push it past midfield, boys. Come on.
Barbaric Scar scrambles a little bit before sending it out. And the defense is ready to pound him into the ground just like a pancake. Pancake? Why was I thinking of a pancake? All right. 10-0. 1st and 10. Barbaric Scar waiting for an opportunity. And Alvin Kilmora is surrounded by robots but manages to make the first catch. First catch. That X-Body spray must still be lingering in my skull there. All right, 136, 1st and 10. We are moving 1 first down almost every play here.
The Tokyo Terminators' lack of defensive qualities are showing today, and the New Orleans Zombies' unpredictable play style is really paying off.
Speaking of which, Jabril Killams takes almost a handoff distance from the QB, but only manages to push it up to the line of scrimmage.
We might be seeing a turnover on downs for the first time.
They're too close to the first yard. They're too close to field goal distance. This is a guaranteed point if they don't move them back somehow.
Barbaric Scar nearly escapes a sack, and Jabril Killams pushes it on the right side for a first down and goal. We're really seeing some dynamic gameplay today, aren't we?
Abso-friggin-lutely. I misjudged the Zombies hardcore when I made my report. Still manages to get a gain of 4. Not once have they stopped the New Orleans Zombies cold on these plays.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. My God, how time flies and how scoreless this game is. 4th quarter, make or break, do or die. Let's send it into overtime yet again, Terminators.
So much for that. We're looking at a Beast Boost injection drive into the end zone. If he can move past his Orcus friend there, oh my God. Barely surviving. The werewolf does it. 16 on the board for the New Orleans Zombies. This is looking to be a grim day in Tokyo.
Wow, just impressive. Statistically speaking, the New Orleans Zombies were slated to lose this one. 71-62 is a horrible mismatch, and yet somehow the Terminators just aren't putting up enough of a fight. Insane.
17-0. Here comes Alpha Ratchet, the burn returner, shoving it down the middle and getting his just desserts with an elbow from a demon. Youch.
I'm not sure which hurt more, the demon's elbow or the demon's elbow hitting the metal. 1st and 10, Sashiro Maguro trying to make his offensive line work for him, and Tyrant Rathspew there with the pick. Their offensive programming must have gone haywire. There might be some magnets around, or maybe that Axe body spray affects their receptors somehow. I couldn't say, but the Tokyo Terminators have just caught a virus, and it's called a loss. But it's not over until it's over, as we watch from the 45. Barbaric Scar sends out another big boom. And then some.
Those bombs, man. I swear they are everywhere.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left in this slaughterfest of an MFL match. 17-0, 2nd and 1. What should have been an easy drive turns into a loss of 5. Oh, that's unfortunate.
3rd and 6. Come on, turn it over, guys. Turn it over. Yes! Here comes the thunderclap dirty trick. And not even needing it, they snap it out of the air, but with their safety Gatling nuke. He's got defenders behind him, but he's also got a werewolf. Look out, buddy. He's on his way to the end zone. Oof. With 1:18 left on the clock, that is an impressive pick by safety Gatling nuke. This could be a game changer.
I doubt it. This late into the game, they haven't got a hope in Gehenna.
Hey, don't diss my home country like that.
Sorry. 1:16 left on the clock, and Toshiro Meguro sends out yet another sonically impeding. Whoa, little too close to that landmine for my taste.
Timeout call by the Tokyo Terminators. Looks like their combative AI are finally kicking in. Hurry up offense call by the Terminators. 1st and 9 to the goal. Plenty of time to make... Oh, mistakes like that. But they gotta make them quick, otherwise this could turn ugly.
2nd and 9. They gotta get this moving now. Toshiro Meguro to make this a brutal bloodfest. They're gonna slice and dice their way straight to the end zone. 6 on the board for the Terminators.
Hey, have you noticed that there hasn't been a single bribed ref this entire time?
I kind of blinked and all of a sudden the match was over. I mean, come on. There hasn't been much room to actually wire the ref any cash.
Well, regardless, here comes the one and possibly only chip shot of the night. Unless the Terminators can make a quick pick. Just to rub it in their face a bit that they finally score, the Tokyo Terminators go for a 2-point conversion and succeed. Where was the New Orleans Zombies defense on that one?
Brain dead yet again.
That's the first touchdown by the Terminators, but unfortunately we're in the 4th quarter. If they can't make... Uh-oh. I know what this is. We're looking at an offsides punt here. Can the Terminators get there in time? Yes! The Terminators reclaim the ball. From the 47 line, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the offsides punt works as follows. You kick the ball. If you pick it back up, the ball is yours. And Otomo Akira! Oh my God, a 1st down, but at what cost? They make a massive gain, but lose their star wide receiver. And that's the last timeout by the Tokyo Terminators.
Well, whatever god they pray to in Tokyo, better hope he hears them. 1st and 10, and unfortunately for them, Silly Putty is a quick acting. Whoa, he's scrambling away.
QB sack, and unfortunately, that is going to be 15 seconds on the clock. Hurry up offense is still in effect, so they're going to go for it.
2nd and 11. Snap, snap, snap. Go, go, go. No good. 3rd and 15 now. Huddle comes into formation. 2 seconds on the clock. And the game belongs to the New Orleans Zombies.
Well, that's a disappointment. We traveled all the way to Tokyo for this?
Hey, I'm just as disappointed as you are, but hey, at least I got some Hello Kitty merch.
You have a plushie collection?
Let's go on to our MVP and have them say their spiel before we get cut off the internet. Final score, New Orleans Zombies 17, Tokyo Terminators 8. That's real big bummer for a certain fan in the VIP booth, but I made a couple bucks off of it.
All right, before you get killed by a certain sentient bag, we're gonna move on and check with our audio guys, but I think we should be okay to continue onward. Stay tuned, folks. The next match is going to be one to remember.
We're here at the site of an alien invasion in Carcass City, Missouri. Fans of both teams have been separated due to the Galaxy's fans' rather acidic nature.
By that, he means that every time the Chaos fans cheer, Creeps fans catch a case of the face melt.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm witnessing this, but the Carcass City Creeps may be the only hopeful chance of not being seeded as an alien planet. The Carcass City Creeps go up against the Galaxy Chaos. What have you got for us this time, Ricky?
I think for starters, I can safely say nobody saw this coming. Sure, the Creeps thrashing the Lycans was practically a given, but with the destruction of the 40 Nightmares on Meteorite 666, the Carcass City Creeps might be the only thing standing between us and xenomorph colonization, like you said. In regards to team composition, the Chaos and the Creeps have very different offensive strategies. The Xeno offensive line is swift and deadly when it comes to their running plays, and their hive mind comes in clutch for those light-year long shots. But the Creeps are devious. With their diverse array of talented mutants, they have a clear and certain advantage over the all-Xeno team of the Galaxy Chaos.
Quite insightful, quite boring. Let's get on with the show as the Creeps receive the ball and win the toss-up. First and 10 from the 32 line. Let's see if they can save us from the alien invasion. Isaiah Patched gets sacked in the backfield. Get this bag out of here. It's pulling at my fur.
Hey. No assaulting the announcer, but get out of here.
Ravage Belch. Freaking hair. Whoa, he's going long, wide, and out there. More than a friggin' spaceship. Look at that long drive by the Creeps.
Even with an alien force standing right in front of them, Patrick Mahomes still knows how to keep his cool and make all the plays that work for the ladies. And the aliens in this case, I suppose.
Patrick Mahomes sends it straight down the middle and unfortunately has alien mandibles right in front of him. Or is that phalanges? Second and 10. Looking like a running play here. Yep, Isaiah Patch dances straight through the Xenos, heading straight for him. That Weapon X formation is something else, ain't it?
Yeah, no kidding. We're on 3rd and 7. That's the first time I've seen the Carcass City Creeps this bad off. But Patrick Mahomes sends out a pick to Centauri Bitchwood. You know, say what you will, but this hive mind defense is putting the Carcass City's hive mind-like defense to shame. Unfortunately, now their defense is about to come out, and these... Where am I? What's happening?
Patrick Mahomes is just about to convert this 3rd and 7. Why, are you shocked?
He was standing right there. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just being dead sucks. I'll say that.
Whatever you say, buddy. 1st and 9. Isaiah Patched trying to run it down the gut, but unfortunately gets a couple of xenomorphic elbows straight to the face. Thank you for reminding me about the totally not legit gambling. I will fix this up as soon as possible. Boom! There you go. That to your heart's content with your 1 penny. And that's a touchdown for the Creeps. First one of the night under 3 minutes. Very nice.
Now, normally chip shots are pretty easy, but if they have to make a longer shot than this down the line, it's going to be tough with that 3-ring circus of hell. Circles of hell. Sorry.
Up and over and arcing like an asteroid crossing across the moon, Starry Zoltar is ready to receive. He bats away 1, but falls into a pit of... Oh, God! That may or may not be a sinkhole with its own center of gravity. That looked painful. Looking at the crowd opinion here, it is a 67-33. People are voting for the Creeps. Who'd have guessed? 1st and 10, 30 seconds on the clock. Xeno Hunters making his target, and here comes the big bang. Once again, Apex Predator is free and running wild. And a skeletal elbow knocks him down at the 13. Well done, that's quite the return.
Yep, they're doing what the creeps took for friggin' ever, but unfortunately, while we weren't looking, the creeps may have snapped off Xeno Hunter's tail. Ouch. He's gonna have to grow a new one in between quarters here.
7-0, Galaxy Chaos need to make ends meet.
Would you stop saying that?
Sorry. 13 left to the goal. We got only a little bit of space here. ET Terrestrial sends one out, and it almost gets picked up. Oh my god! Well, should have looked without his eyes. Should have looked with whatever he constitutes as eyes.
2nd and 10. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bonehead cut 2. Touchdown with a successful throw. And the alien invasion is successful. The touchdown end zone has been invaded.
That's tying it up in the second quarter. We're seeing a lot more excitement this time around, I gotta say.
Indeed, indeed, my friend. Knock it up, over, and through. That's a chip shot for you.
Well, 7-7, second quarter. We are going to see some action here. Let's see what kind of return we get from Giko Zowie Show, betraying his own kind, as any overpaid MFL athlete should.
Wait, don't... Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
1st and 10, thick formation of guards here. What are they planning? Yep, there we go. They push it with a screen and get him down right in front of the first down line. Good run for 9 yards. 2nd and inches. Let's just get this over with. You got this. Whoa! Speaking of got this, Isaiah Patch manages to not die in the process of putting on the speed boosters.
We're already at the midway point, and all is well, except for if you're an alien.
Patrick Mahomes walks away just in time. Isaiah Patch outruns a couple of defenders and sends one into a lava pit. First down.
Eesh. I don't remember that being on the playbook. The Carcass City creeps really are as brutal as I made them out to be, huh?
You're telling me, as they start playing it cerebral and push the clock past 2 minutes. Under 2 minutes, that's when you want to use your timeouts. Oh my god, here comes a giant xenomorph! And to get it away just in time, 2 aliens get splattered with a murder ball. Isaiah Patch, before the xenomorph can reach him, makes a touchdown. Holy shit! That's something else. That is good broadcast entertainment right there.
3 touchdowns in the span of 6 minutes. All right, now this is the MFL I love and enjoy.
Unfortunately, Xenomorph 3012 and Elite Sangili go down, and
no! Oh my god, that doesn't get any easier.
What doesn't get any easier? Oh my god, look at that giant alien! I've never seen it before! Harmon Martian rolls over Patrick Mahomes and is running towards the end zone with the ball in hand. 10-5 and touchdown from an appropriately sized xenomorph. Or it would be if that penalty weren't called.
Well, I'm happy to see Patrick go home in a body bag, but that's a shame. That means that ball's coming back to Carcass City. It feels like nothing has happened in the last 10 minutes.
It's only been 2.
Ref attack, and unfortunately for the Xenos, that's going to cost them a couple yards, pushing them almost all the way up to field goal distance, I believe. No, actually within touchdown distance. This is going to be dicey. They're going to really need to dig deep in those pockets or whatever the hell they have on the sides of their skin.
I believe those are gills, or whatever their equivalent is for breathing space air.
Isaiah Patch receives a handed-off murder ball. What a useless gesture. What a waste of a dirty... Oh, God. Feels like I've seen this 3 times now.
This is the second touchdown. What is wrong with you today?
You know what? If I try to explain it to you, your head would explode. Don't worry about it.
And here comes the chip shot by the Carcass City Creeps. They got one over the Chaos, but considering how swift these offensive teams have been, we might see a challenge to that lead very soon.
The back and forth in this matchup has been incredible.
All right, I'm sorry. Xenealogy wasn't my strongest suit back in college, okay? So sue me.
Sorry, Zoltar knocks off a couple defenders before eventually getting himself on the ground, mercifully so.
50 seconds left in the second quarter. We're about to go to halftime, so whatever you got, make it count. And Lino Hunter fails to hand off the ball and gets smashed by a monster orc. We're trying to play the game.
And getting hit by 500 pounds of muscle and fat is never fun, especially if you don't normally do it on a day-to-day basis.
Timeout call by the Galaxy Chaos. It's 2nd and 18, plenty to go, and then some.
Xeno Hunter measures it out, sends a targeted ball, but unfortunately his friend is playing a little too much Bronic.
3rd, and you best make it here, because if not, Fantasy Football League fans are going to get real nasty on Twitter. Or is it Z? I keep forgetting.
It's Z. It's been Z for some time now. You really need to get on social media more often.
I don't care about social media, much less than it cares about me. Anyway, punting it away from their goal line, Hiko Zowie Show is ready with the receive and makes it quite a ways away. He brought it all the way back to Chaos territory. Well done. 1st and 10, we're seeing a hurry-up offense from the Carcass City Creeps. Very unlike them to be desperate like this, but the whistle blows the play dead, and we can't bring you to halftime.
7-14, man. It feels like there's been a lot more scoring lately, but whatever.
This halftime report is brought to you by Grubway. Why go through the 10-minute ordeal of making your own sandwich when you could wait in line for an hour? Grubway. It was fresh at some point.
You know, I gotta hand it to these teams. Carcass City, you know, they're always going to be legendarily evil, but I never thought we'd find a match for them in space. I mean, they're criminal aliens, sure. It's a criminal colony, sure, but an equal to the evil of the creeps? Never in my death time would I ever find that.
Well, we're about to see it tested yet again as the Chaos receive the ball for being the losing team. I just heard something go splat, so that probably means somebody went into a lava pool. A short run for about 34, and it looks like we have all our players intact. Very nice.
1st and 10, we got a whole football yard to go, people. Let's make mincemeat out of those creeps.
Sends it wide, and unfortunately, that man is well covered and well intimidated. Or possibly bribed. It couldn't say for certain. Carcass City Creeps are kinda, well, very well connected.
2nd and 10, Xeno Hunter choosing to run the ball himself, saying, I don't trust you guys any more than I trust my home planet. 1st down by QB. And manages to get half of himself knocked down there. Ugh, where'd that come from? I don't have any air.
47 to go. We're at the midfield and just need to get the ball away from the QB. But Chris Stone manages to steal it out of the air. What a heavy catch that is. His own center of gravity probably helped out. Well, with that Splatterfest, we take... Man, I really wish I had a co-account announcer. It'd make this job a lot easier.
I swear to God, this is getting more and more terrifying the more times oh my God, he's dead.
Well, hi there. My name's Gnarl Glowtooth. What's yours?
What? Do I not exist in this dimension?
Nah, I'm just screwing with you. I've always seen you come back and forth between time, space, and this time-space continuum. I just love freaking you out every time.
You could have told me something. First and 10, 26 to the end zone, and Glowtooth sends it out deep. Touchdown chaos. Wait, touchdown chaos! Touchdown chaos! And look at that pose! Look at that dynamics on that alien! Woohoo!
I gotta hand it to them. They really know how to put their best up against the Carcass City creeps. But can they make it through the 3-ring circles of hell? Let's see. Easy chip shot. No need to do the difficult stuff. 14-14 and 1:49 left in the third quarter. We're seeing a lot more scoring than last game, that's for sure. Sort of feels like I'm back in my sorority days.
Shut your damn mouth. That is disgusting. Please tell me you didn't keep track of that shit.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You're an absolute disgusting... forget it.
Just because you didn't get any action back in the day.
Hey, you keep out of that, thank you very much, and get your eyes back on the game.
2nd and 3. The creeps are moving it along the field very handily.
Hot 1, hot 2, hot...
Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. Isaiah Patch with a perfect screen ahead of him. Avoids the buzzsaw. He takes a couple of aliens along with him. And down he goes.
Like I said, man, this defense of the Xenomorphs ain't working. Sure, those claws look sharp, but in fact they're blunted and specifically made for greens. You wouldn't expect it, but they're in fact a vegan alien race. It's impressive, and it also explains why they're so thin.
Wait, so you're telling me that they aren't flesh-eating monsters from another planet?
No, they're just vegans, which is even weirder if you ask me.
1 second left on the clock, and Isaiah Patch uses the screen of a lifetime, and that's the end of our third quarter. Fourth quarter starts now, and we've still got a tied game, but the creeps are getting close to that chaos end zone real soon.
Tick-tock, we're in fourth, 2nd and 5, and Hattrick, my homies, sends out a Hail Mary pass, and it is caught amidst a traffic jam. Touchdown, creeps! Yuck.
That's 20, soon to be 21 against 14.
You know, the fact that we're seeing so many touchdowns in a single game usually means that the defense isn't doing their job. It could be said, but in my mind, think about it. You have an entire alien race staring you down at the defensive line. You don't know what they're gonna do. And then you're the aliens who are on Earthlings' turf, and you don't know what they're gonna do. I think it's pretty much just a feeling out process at this point.
Whatever you say, Bone Man, as Starry Zoltar knocks off 2 defenders, 3, jukes a 4th, and gets slammed right back at the 47, where we have seen some amazing running back gameplay right here.
That's burn receive, you idiot.
Whatever, burn returner, wide receiver, linebacker, coverback, quarter, nickel, whatever the hell. I was a lineman and I'm proud of it.
Well, we should all be proud of that performance. That was a first down, smack right dab on the line.
1st and 10, hands off to Acid Xenomorph, who pushes it past the line of scrimmage and knocks off a couple of defenders in the process. These Xenomorphs are tougher than they look.
Hey, exoskeletal structures, man. Read up on Xenology 101. They're tougher than nails.
Trenchmadoodle, unfortunately, says, that ball belongs to me, and snaps it out of the air.
Whew. Can you imagine if you knocked a ball into space? On second thought, hold it. The ref seems to be, twitching. And do I see a miniature tail on his tailbone?
They may not have bribed him, but they've definitely converted him into one of their own. So let's kill the alien quick before he spreads his disease across humanity. Well done. However, that's a 15-yard penalty, including the 10-yard penalty that was already received by the quote-unquote referee past this one. 15, yards left to go. The Galaxy Chaos are about to score, and wish upon a star, that ball is good. 20-21 with a sonic boom dirty trick. They're pulling out all stops to make this game go into overtime. I've never seen the Carcass City Creeps fans so excited.
I'll say.
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7.
How long was I gone?
Long enough. Anyway. Oh my god! Rando Glowtooth barely survives a sonic boom and gets destroyed along with the ball. And whatever chance they had of tying it up. That, my friends, was a time warp dirty trick. Exclusive to both teams. They have used it vehemently, and our bony friend is receiving the ill effects.
I think I saw my dead grandpa last time. I hate going through limbo like that, man. I really do.
2nd and 17, 22 to the end zone, and Polka Prawn Hail Mary pass, and it's picked off by Crust and Bleed, the safety for the Carcass City Creeps. There goes their chance of success with a single paw in the right place at the right time. Turnover to the Carcass City Creeps at 14-21. This might cinch it.
Oh my god, not again! 1st and 10, they're at their back door, but they get it away just in time as Murderous Stoney picks it up for a solid 15 and a first down.
Timeout call by the defense, the Galaxy Chaos. They got something up their sleeve and they want that ball back ASAP.
Hot 1, hot 2, hot.
There it is! Ginormous monster on the field, but Isaiah Patch is running away with the ball quite literally. Here comes the alien, dead! And Xenomorph 22, oh no! So much death, so much mayhem, and a penalty on top of all of it. 10-yard penalty on the Galaxy Chaos by a well taken care of ref. 2 dead, 2 injured, and too little time to worry about it as we see 1st and 10 and yet another ref demise by bribery. Brian Willie Toker takes the field. It's amazing, astonishing, stupendous even. And even though our VIP booth did vote in the Creeps' favor, I didn't expect them to win. Patrick, my homies, running down the clock, sends out a murder ball, spears 1, 2, 3 to Isaiah Patch, who is running away with the ball as if he owned it. And the end zone he was heading to, but that'll be it for us, I believe. Amazing, simply amazing. 3 more dead. The Creeps are about to cinch it with 1 play left on the clock. Or so you'd think.
Timeout call by the Galaxy Chaos. What do they got in planned for this one?
Nothing, absolutely nothing, because the Carcass City Creeps are going to take advantage of every rule in the book, just like the Mayhem Bowl. And that's it, with a field goal. As an exclamation point, the Carcass City Creeps are your winners of the semifinals. Rough, buddy. That's real rough. Well, this has been an impressive semifinals, I must say. However, now we're going to be moving on to what's to come. And of course, we have to wait for some gloating on. Okay, hold on. Final score, 14-24. Hat-trick my homies does it yet again. So disappointing, but understandable. However, the real problem is that the Carcass City Creeps will now be subjecting the New Orleans Zombies to the same effect.
Yep, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break, an extended one at that. So, get ready for the MFL Monster Mosh finale. If you need to go use the restroom, please go use the restroom and keep your bladder intact, as well as get some snacks. This is going to be a long one. Modified rules for the final match are as follows: 5 minutes instead of 3 per quarter. Taking place on a arena owned by neither team. Dirty tricks galore, weather is on, and we'll be live in just a second with the finale of the Monster Mosh. Stay tuned. Welcome to the finale of the MFL Monster Mosh. We're somehow not... Oh my god, hold on, I'm reading the wrong script. This is for you.
Welcome to the finale of the MFL Monster Mosh. We're somehow not dead here in Stairway to Heaven Arena, located in downtown Purgatory.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm not happy to be back here in the slightest. These bastards kicked me out into the living world after the mutant apocalypse struck Earth, and I'm still waiting to get back in line.
We're here to see the match of a lifetime. Hope you don't mind the crowd going wild. We'll fix it in just a second. But the Carcass City Creeps are set to wipe the floor with the New Orleans Zombies. Boy, these boys are way out of their league.
Hey, appreciate it, but no need to worry. Thank you for stopping by and checking us out. You have a good night, and here comes the first ball of the Mutant Football League Mayhem Bowl, the finale of the MFL Monster Mosh. Oh boy, this is gonna be a toughie. 5 minutes on the clock. We got plenty of time to make mistakes this time, so maybe rookie quarterback Barbaric Scar will have a chance at success.
Big pickup of about 6. We'd also like to question the audience at this time. Not who, but how are you liking the ambiance so far? Should the crowd be turned down a little bit, or are we just fine?
I'm thinking we're just fine so long as we keep our usual excited selves here. 3rd and 6, Alvin Kilmore, with a couple of wounds on him, manages a first down. Seeing some okays from the VIP booth, we will keep it as is. 1st and 10, new set of downs, managing by the New Orleans Zombies. Big Sleazy sends out a sonic boom, and Gris Volaire is there with the reception. Oh, and a couple of batted, broken, and bloodied talons. He's dead. That's a 15-yard penalty for unnecessary manslaughter. You can't kill him during the play. You got to kill him after. Or when the ref is looking, or when he's bribed, or, just with a stray bullet. That also works too.
3:25, and we are already near Creep's end zone. That's impressive for a very unpopular team like this. And to make sure it gets there in time, they're using express mail via the Beast Boost injection. Touchdown, New Orleans!
The Big Sleazy is making it look easy. And the New Orleans Zombies have the faith and support of everyone in the VIP booth. Ain't nobody want to see the Creeps win this one.
And with that, we take a chip shot to push it up to 7, smudging it right in the Creep's face. My God, what a rock performance this is, ain't it?
I'll say I ain't seen a metal band like this in forever. Nice of them to prop it up for us. Hey, who owns this arena anyway?
You mean you don't know?
No, absolutely not. I've been out of the MFL's need-to-know basis for a while. Who owns this place?
Ricky, this is the site of the Full Metal Mayhem. An MFL team so rock star and so pompous, they don't ever show up for a single match. And yet they still consider themselves Mayhem Bowl contenders. It's literally just a bunch of mutant rock stars who own a franchise. They have enough money to keep it going without having ever had a single game.
Are they any good?
They're the most feared in the league, surprisingly. But we see a huge drive knocked down by Molson. Amazing coverage there by the New Orleans Zombies. I'm amazed to say it, but Patrick Mahomes actually looks like he's quivering in his boots. And those boots are melted with a lovely lava bath. Whew. I'm amazed he got out of that one alive.
1st and 10 because Hatrick had to run it himself. That's always bad if your QB's doing better than your wide receiver. But here he goes, trying to make sure he gets his paycheck, and no good as the coverback, Martian Splattermore, knocks it out of the air. All right. 2nd and 10. Patrick Mahomes gets it away just in time to Marquise Vault Gatling. Very nice. That's a fantastic shotgun play that took pure instinct right there.
Don't tell me you're going to start complimenting the creeps now.
Absolutely not. I'm just saying there are strategy, there are moments of awesomeness, and then there's the creeps doing it every time. It's unfortunate, but I have to recognize it.
2nd and a little extra. Patrick Mahomes shoots it away as the skeleton was about to sack him. His guards aren't doing all that well this time around. 3rd and 1 extra over the necessary 10. So Isaiah Patch runs it down the left, and they let him do so, full knowing his demise was yet to come. Isaiah Patch blown to smithereens with a wonderful hot potato dirty trick.
Patrick Mahomes sends it to the left, shooting it wide, and Tarek McKillen unfortunately can't push it past 2 yards. First quarter is about to end. Let's see what the creeps are capable of. Oh! And they called that, they read them like an open book and smashed that running back into the 11.
Loss of 3, so they're going to have to keep it going. Tarek McKillen once again a target. He pushes away 1, slams another, and gets smacked down 7. Before the first down line, which means at the start of the second quarter, they're going to have to make a field goal or knock it away as far as possible.
I assume, knowing the creeps, that they're just going to try and hit it for the extra 5. I'm sorry, that is 3.
High and wide and into the fixture. That skeleton is looking a little dented.
Unfortunately for them, the New Orleans have got some connections with the down south mob, and they just wired Mo Money a little extra on top.
Unfortunately, that means 10 yards lost for the creeps, pushing them away from field goal distance, and an extra 15 more just for calling the ref an idiot.
So, needless to say, this one's going to go straight into the New Orleans Zombies' hands, ain't it?
That's affirmative, my friend, but how long they'll hold on to it remains to be seen. Here comes the punting unit. Brony frowns and sends it down. The left almost falls into a puddle of magma, and it's taken up by Shank Burner, the burn returner for the creeps. He jukes the puddle, gets knocked from behind, and a couple extra fall into the lava pits. Man, they really need to get some guardrails out there.
And what? Ruin all the fun?
You got a point there. That's 2 injured on both sides. Don't worry, they'll come back after the halftime.
1st and 10. We are starting from the 23. Not ideal, but not impossible. Alvin Gilmore tries to run it up the gut and gets an entire wall of defenders for his troubles. Ouch.
Loss of 2 means we're starting at 2nd and 12. 20-yard line now. I suggest a nice long pass play, but Barbaric Scar, yes, he's done it. And unfortunately, defense was all over their wide receiver there.
Long shots are risky. It gives the defense all the time in the world to set up their hands in the wrong position you want them.
Alvin Kilmore instead deciding to push in through, and we start from 25. That was a quick shutdown by the creeps. So the punting unit from the New Orleans Zombies is about to send it away. Lou Deadly boots it well across the way, and Geeko Zarisho is ready to run it back. His team sets up a screen, but instead he's spiked down at the 46. Oh, this is looking bad for the Zombies.
Yep, abso-freaking-lutely. They're this close to being in Zombies territory. It's basically like they didn't lose any yardage at all.
Patrick Mahomes waiting, watching, throwing. No good. He was well covered, that Zeno. Last time we saw amazing offensive plays. Today we see amazing defensive plays. Amazing.
Today? Ain't been a single day here. We've been teleporting everywhere, remember?
Sorry, with all the time warps last time, I kind of lost track of time.
Fair enough. 3rd and 9, and Patrick Mahomes is about to get a really, really nasty letter from Creeps fans. You know, they're loyal to... Oh my God! Derek McKillen gets filled with a face full of fur as their time warp dirty trick fails to pay off.
And so the punting unit comes out once again. Those feet are getting well used today. Sends it high, not so wide, and the Creeps are there to receive it. So they'll be put down at the 22 to start the zombies off.
0-7, 2-minute warning is about to come up unless they manage to make a play that's gonna... Wow!
QB sack in the backfield by Gris Stones in addition to a sticky ball dirty trick. They had every base covered with that play.
It's amazing how those big guards managed to break through like that. You know, you'd figured about having 560 pounds of fat, muscle, and...
Did you just say 560? I thought it was 500.
He had a couple burgers in between games.
I'm amazed by the balls on that werewolf. Alvin Kilmore really does not care what stands before him. But the Creeps are getting antsy. They want the ball bad, and they are going to do it by any means necessary at this point.
3rd and 17, they got pushed back a bit. Quite a bit.
Alvin Kilmore once again shrugging off defenders and pushes it up only to the 12. We'll have to get rid of the ball yet again. Second timeout by the Carcass City Creeps.
The clock is under 2 minutes, which means you've got to use every available asset possible. Carcass City is known for studying the playbook and living by it. So this is no surprise to me.
Kiko Zawi's show running it down the sideline, trying not to get hurt too bad, and manages to plop it down at the 47. Unfortunately, Gris Stones may have got hidden in the family jewels there on his last play. And Trevor spawning. Oh, jeez.
Hey, don't worry about it. He'll regenerate that hand in no time. Hopefully it's not his good one.
47 left to go. We're at the midpoint, so Patrick Mahomes better make something good. Motorball coming out to slice up the competition as Sky Gore jukes one, knocks off another, and he's headed for the end zone. Knocked down at the 5. Oh!
That's an impressive, I want to say, yep, 42 yards covered by a murder ball.
Martian Splattermore splatters no more as he is splattered on the ground.
All right, nice work of the alliteration there. Got to hand it to you.
1 minute left in the second quarter. Timeout gets used. Patrick is running it with Terry McKillen, and the defense barely misses him on that play.
2nd and 1. Inches even. Hurry up offense call by the Carcass City Creeps. They haven't had a single score all day, and so they do an option play. 1, 2, 3, and touchdown goes to the Creeps.
That was an impressive bit of brainiac surgery right there.
I mean, I think you mean cerebral play, but I'll just ignore that for now.
6-7, soon to be 7-7, and by halftime we are all tied up. Very nice.
Well, I gotta admit, I didn't think this was gonna be such a stagnant battle, but zombies against creeps, I guess I should have seen it coming, huh?
No, I'm with you there. This has been very weird. I didn't expect New Orleans zombies to be worth anything. You know, they're called the Zaints.
You tried, my friend. You tried really hard with that old knowledge, but it just didn't work. It's 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Halftime is coming up, and there's not much to do about it. Everybody's timeouts have almost been used up, but Alvin Kilmora manages to break free of the one defender who targeted him. Man, making those zone plays really doesn't hurt, really doesn't help. Oh, ho, ho, they're milking it to the last drop. Timeout call by the New Orleans Zombies. Let's see what they can do in what little time they got left. 37 line before the middle. Long shot, and Trench McDoodle snaps it out of the air for the Creeps. 0-0-0-0, and we're 7-7 at halftime. Hoo-wee, this has been one hell of a match.
As expected of Mayhem Bowl champions, but not expected of the New Orleans. Something else to be said, but I don't know what it is, so let's just go to an ad instead. This Mayhem Bowl and finale halftime report has been brought to you by Brittle Greasers. MFL fanatics who order during the game get to enjoy a classic rotten sweaty pizza with blazy bread and bloody marinara sauce for only $11.99.99. Brittle Greasers, the official pizza of the MFL, and we've got some right here, actually.
We did have some, but I had to throw it out.
Why would you throw out perfectly good pizza?
It kind of mutated.
Please tell me the pizza didn't become sentient.
It did, and it walked out on its own two very, very cheesy feet.
Damn. Really need to get those when they're hot. You know, those atomic ovens, I bet that's what did it to them. You know, they make pizzas hot and ready in 2 seconds. But they are not good if you want to actually consume it, because then it just becomes nuclear fallout, toppings everywhere.
You really are a foodie, aren't you?
I'm a big growing werewolf, what can I say?
That growing is right. 2nd and 7.
Hey, I heard that.
Shut up and focus on the game. Whoa! Whirling Dervish of Death heading straight for Sky Gore, and he catches it with a couple of bone shards attached to it. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, and the defense can barely catch up to him as he lands smack dab on the 7. This ain't looking good for the Zombies.
Cleat corner, right linebacker goes down for good.
3:50 left, and we're about to see the Creeps yet again clown on the Zombies. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense why they chose a clown as their... You know what? I'm piecing a lot together today, it seems.
Hike goes the ball, and Patrick Mahomes steps back into the end zone, and touchdown, Creeps! Yet another fantastic play by the one, the only, Patrick Mahomes. Everybody golf clap, yes. Feed his ego even more. My God.
That'll bring us up to 14-7. Still anybody's game, but definitely in the Creeps' favor now that the Zombies have lost quite a couple of good linemen.
It's good. Who'd have guessed? Let's move on to the next play already. Come on. Time is money, and money ain't time.
Long shot punt out to Shank Burner. He's proven to be a very agile superhuman, and unfortunately the superior race of werewolves manages to knock him down yet again.
Aww, you think I'm superior to you?
And no, just superhumans. Those guys are boring. 3rd. 3:15 left. 1st and 10. Snap. Crackle and pop go some very, very furry bones. 2nd and 6. They're running down the clock. What for?
Couldn't tell you. But he manages to make a long shot pass to Michael Wambass, and he's got open field in front of him. One orc, one werewolf, and that's what it takes to stop Michael Wambass. Whew. That star wide receiver of theirs is something else. 1st and 10 with a little left to go. Barbaric Scar waits for it. And unfortunately, his receiver is there just in time to drop it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
2 minutes left, 2nd and 10. Let's see the chains move on this one. Oh my God, that snout of his has got to be caved in by this point. I'm surprised he can still munch his kibble.
3rd and 8, and I'll ignore that kibble statement. Barbaric Scar gets it away just in time, and the defense of the Carcass City Creeps knocks it out of the air. Willie Say Jr. keeps his eye on the ball on that one.
Well, at least they got close enough to make a field goal, so they can at least put 10 on the board against the Carcass City Creeps 14. Up, over, and through, unless the ref has something to say about it. Oh, for God's sake, for once he keeps his trap shut. That ref is one of the smart ones, I tell you what.
High, arcing like a rainbow into the Creep's grasp. Geek Zowie Show runs it down the field, across the sidelines. Demon behind him, Demon in him, and Demon knocking him down at the 37 hash mark. 1st and 10. New set of downs, new set of hands, and no new yardage, unfortunately.
That is, I believe, the 63-yard line before we get all the way to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes deciding to scramble with the ball himself. That is very dangerous, I want to remind everybody. If your QB gets injured at this point, we're going to have to wait until 4th quarter to get him back. And Hatrick gets his just desserts with that one, too. And once again, Terry McKellen turning on the afterburners. And gets hunted down. This, like an anti-air system to a targeting, to a missile. Surprised Terry McKellen didn't suffer that much from that poorly made warp speed attack, but 2nd and 10 brings us even closer to the end. 0 on the clock, so whatever Hatrick's got planning, he'd better make it good. Terry McKellen brings it in within 1 yard of the first down line. That's it for quarter 3. Quarter 4 begins, and the cerebral chess game of the night is on. 5 minutes left in the final game of the MFL Monster Mosh. 3rd and 1, he gets it away just in time, but does he survive? QB is still intact, unfortunately.
Well, with a distance like that, the field goal unit should make it, but you never know with a broken paw like that. It's good for 4 points. Impressive, to say the least.
Yeah. Go get your Creeps merch and just start hugging it already.
Hey, I don't want to see them win any more than you do, but we gotta have somebody in the booth who's cheering them on. The VIPs hate them, I hate them, and you hate them, so clearly one of us has to defect. I don't know. The zombies are favored to win, but somebody in the VIP... Oh my God, who died? Ah, okay, so the ref died. Okay, no... False alarm, everybody. Go back to eating your popcorn. Nothing interesting happened.
15-yard unnecessary ref penalty, and that means that the Creeps, I believe, yep. 1st and 25 looks a little irregular to me. Oh my God, that's a New Orleans zombie. So to make up for lost yardage, Alvin Kilmora is going to go in with a beast boost injection. And he's got plenty of defenders behind him, but not enough time to get to the first down line. He does it! Taking one shot after another and still somehow managing to come away with only a couple of bloody matted furs. Ouch.
Jabal Killam sends it down the sidelines and gets stopped 3 yards in. They're really dogpiling that poor sucker. Carcass City Creeps aren't letting them have any yardage, any health, anything. They want this bad.
Barbaric Scar sends it out deep and almost gets picked off by a Carcass City Creeps defender. Those are risky maneuvers. They need to work on their shotgun game a little better.
3rd and 7. Anything can happen here, but it's got to be a playmaker. Barbaric Scar tries to get away and gets sacked in the backfield. That's going to push him out of field goal distance. so that means they're gonna have to punt. That biggin is sure that the big guys are always the ones you least expect. They're going for it. 4th and 19. 20 yards to make. Barbaric Scar gets it ready. And boom, shakalaka, there goes your eardrums, and there goes Michael Wampas yet again. Juking, running, and he's at the 10. Amazing play. Worth all the risk in the world to make it all the way to the end zone.
Like I said, man, zombies are unpredictable.
1st and 10. Wide open, and no good as hit. Chris Stones earns a bonus on top of his already immense paycheck.
It's like these guys have magnets attached to their gloves. I swear.
With that on major upset, we are now 9 yards away from the end zone, and unfortunately, somebody forgot to turn off their on-screen alerts about friends. Nobody's a friend of this guy as they just rigged his ball to explode. Tarek McKillen also unfortunately goes up in a bone dust cloud of death. Shocking. But here comes the last 2 minutes of the MFL Monster Mosh. 18-10. The zombies have no chance. No chance in hell of winning this one, but they're going to try anyways. They call their first timeout as defensive linemen.
It's a risky maneuver to call a timeout when you don't need to, but when you're losing like this, you got to try and make every play worth a damn.
And indeed they do. They're stopping the creeps somehow, some way, and here comes the second timeout to save a little bit of time on the clock.
Once they have their offensive team on the field, they're going to need to make almost every play work for them.
3rd and 6. Patrick Mahomes sends it out, and Ravage Belch unfortunately walks across the line after wriggling out of several defenders' grasps. 1st down, and they're getting away from Zombieland, USA. 3rd and final timeout call by the New Orleans Zombies. The Big Easy ain't looking so sleazy now.
I think you mean the other way around.
Patrick Mahomes sends out a high-arcing bomb, and Ravage Belch is there with the reception. A couple of well-placed cleats. 18-10, 1 minute left, and the zombies are wishing they were back in New Orleans. No good, as the New Orleans Zombies try to make ends meet with a high deflection like that. 2nd and 10, and Patrick Mahomes is chuckling to himself. Not so laughing not anymore after that sticky ball dirty trick.
And a loss of 2 on top of that.
You hear something?
And no, I can't hear anything over this crowd.
Oh, okay, that must have just been me. 3rd and 12. Patrick Mahomes is the playmaker king. Can he make it work? Yes, Sky Gore is there with a long, drawn-out fight to the end. 1st and goal. Can they rub it in? Can they rub salt in the wound? Let's find out. High Deadwood gets slammed down at the line of scrimmage, and with 2 seconds on the clock, we call this one the Carcass City Creeps, winning yet again.
Hey, what's this? Hey, okay, so you know those interns we hired a while back?
Yeah, they agreed to work for free and pizza. Why do you ask?
Well, they just handed me a note here. From somebody called... Wait. You can't be serious.
Let me read it. To all y'all playing in our backyard, whoever wins gets the honor of fighting us. The Full Metal Mayhem. You are serious, right?
I'm dead serious. Those high and mighty rock stars are watching us right now and licking their lips. They want in. They want in bad, and they want in with an exclamation point.
I mean, I wasn't going to reach out to them because they're like, you know, the best team in the league, but I mean, I want to see the Carcass City Creeps go against somebody their own size. Why not you? What about you?
Let's do it. Neither of our teams made it even to the second round. Why don't we put the beloved child prodigy, Patrick Mahomes, and his team of creeps through the ringer, huh? We just need a couple trillion more bucks, unfortunately. You got the money?
Yep, right here. Every single dollar that I was going to spend on the infinity pool. Okay, those ads were pretty effective, not going to lie, but whatever. We got one more match for you, ladies and germs, and we're about to set it up right now, so stay tuned. It's about to be there's about to be a real monster mosh. We're back in the Stairway to Heaven Arena in downtown Purgatory. What do you got for us this time? All right, that's right. I was supposed to read something. We're here one last time in downtown Purgatory at Stairway to Heaven Arena, home to the undisputed rock and roll kings of the MFL, the Full Metal Mayhem.
Now this is a proper monster mosh. Get ready to step into the pit, y'all, because this is going to be one hell of a show.
Can you tell me anything that I don't know about these guys?
Well, how about this for starters? Every single one of their players has been on tour, off tour, in the field of battle. Lizard King there, ready to make the fans real proud. You're going to see all sorts of rock and roll references in this team. And I don't even need to see where this poll is going. It's 100% in the Full Metal Mayhem's favor. Let's see him get thrashed. And for the record, those keeping track at home, yes, this is favored to be in the Full Metal Mayhem's court. The Carcass City Creeps have an overall rating of 82. The Full Metal Mayhem have an overall rating of 91. Ziggy Starburster looking to absolutely rub it in the face of the stars of the MFL Carcass City Creeps by running it up himself. 2nd and 1 already. Snap goes the ball, and Ziggy Starburster's looking pretty bad off. That opening flex may not have been the best of ideas. Chris Stones yet again shoving it in their faces.
I'm amazed that I get to witness this. Do you know how little the Full Metal Mayhem play? They don't. They just don't. And now Shreddy Von Hayden is getting in it to win it. Running it straight down the middle as all of the defenders are pushed out of the way. Oh my God. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mick Dagger is looking for a big performance with a big boom and a big throw to Grimmy Zendrix. Oh my God, Grimmy Zendrix is dead again. Never mind, he's good. That's a 10-yard penalty on the Full Metal Mayhem for bullshit beyond belief yet again. Rockstars always get a raw deal when it comes to the officials, and so the officials get a raw deal from the Rockstars of the MFL. That's another 15, so let's see them make the magic like they did in the past. Do that voodoo that you do so well, boys.
Full Metal Mayhem and 1st and 35. They got a lot of room, but can Mick Dagger make it happen? No good, as it's batted out of the air by one of the defenders. 3:29 left. 2nd and 35. Here we go again. Mick Dagger waits, throws, no good. Another defender and another missed opportunity by the Creeps. 3rd and 35. 3rd and 4 frickin' ever is what it is.
Mick Dagger waits, watches, chucks the ball, and into the hands of Grimmy Zendrix, who's batted within an inch of his life.
4th and 9. Can they go for it at this distance?
Not a chance, so they're going to have to kick it midfield and get it the hell away from their end zone. They're not going to let the Creeps have a single point as Blob Scarley sends it a bit shallow, but it's just enough away for a Xeno-on-Xeno contact at the 11. That's a major blow to the Carcass City Creeps' offensive strategy. They're going to have to make it almost all the way from their side of the field. So Isaiah Patch runs it down the gut and gets smashed down at the 6. 4 within. 2nd and 6. Oh boy, Hat-Trick Mahomes is going to have to pull every trick out of the book. And maybe take a couple of meds that were supposed to be labeled. Isaiah Patch can't see anything with the Strawberry Fields dirty trick.
Groovy, baby. Oh, that got me a little good there. Oh, jeez.
3rd and 6. They're about to lose the ball on down. This is amazing. I'm amazed Isaiah Patch is still standing after that hit. Boom!
4th and 6. They didn't move it an inch. That's impressive. And they're going for it. They want to make this hurt. I smell a dirty trick coming on. Hatching my homies. Sends out a slice and dice in the form of a murder ball. Sky Gore is there to receive it and makes it past midfield with one defender right behind him. First down and first dead of the Full Metal Mayhem.
Nothing has happened in terms of score in this first quarter, but I feel like I just watched an entire horror movie in a nutshell.
Sick Vicious. Cover back for the Full Metal Mayhem. Dead as a doornail.
50 seconds left on the clock. We got a little bit of room to go, but Patrick Mahomes is trying to make his best men work for him. Watching, waiting, throwing, and it's good to Isaiah Patch, who is well down the field. Running backs going way down like that, that's unheard of, so that's why that play was cerebral as hell.
The Full Metal Mayhem are struggling at this point, but they are the undisputed kings of the MFL ring. It's just been a matter of breaking off the rust, I assume.
10 seconds left in the first quarter. My, what the excitement in here could be cut with a butter knife.
That's a little bit of a strange turn of the phrase, but I get your meaning, don't worry.
Did I say it wrong?
Absolutely.
Great. You can go yell at my English teacher all you like. She still raised me wrong. 2nd and 8. Patrick, my homies, almost gets picked up and into the end zone for the first middle finger. Never mind, that's the ref's middle finger. Carcass City Creeps get called on a penalty. That's 10 yards back from the end zone because of a, well, let's just say biased opinion. Totally not bought out.
2nd and 18, and there goes the ref. Run, run, run as fast as you can. Oh my God, the ref actually walked away alive. 10 more yards on top of the top of the 10 bullshit ones he gave earlier. And that ref is still in play, ladies and germs. That ref just earned himself an extra bonus for him to leave to his kids. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen live on television. The ref never survives.
Well, get ready for part 2. Boom, there he goes.
That's going to be 2nd, 38, 43 yards to make.
Amazing. You know, for once, I'm in favor of the bullshit. Not gonna lie. For once, I'm in favor of the bullshit.
2nd, and whatever the hell you just did got extended by 5 yards. Oh my God, and a lost running back. Scary Garcia nails that running back into his coffin. I am super excited. I haven't seen this much violence since I attended a metal concert in the Mutant football world. I'm amazed you guys can still run those despite everybody being murderous monsters.
What can I say, man? We're all a little metal.
Are you really?
No, not really, although I did have to get a leg bone replaced one time.
4th and 47 means they got no hope in hell and have to get it the hell away from their end zone.
A bit shallow, but Lou Bleed turns on the afterburners and sends it up to the 36 line before the mid. That was like watching an arrow fly from the nooked string. Amazing. 1st and 10. Let's see the professionals at work. All right, time to take a little bit of fun juice and head down the field. It's a Beast Boost injection on Shreddy Von Hayden. Knocking off one defender after another. This demon has got no problems getting... Oh! And unfortunately for them, that is an unnecessary manslaughter penalty on the Carcass City Creeps. You don't gotta do the oldies like that, man. Come on.
Shreddy Von Hayden gets a Viking funeral and an epic guitar solo before he leaves the field in a body bag.
1st and 10, we're 20 away from the Carcass City Creeps, and the first score of this game is Ziggy Starburster slaps it out to Grimmy Zendrix. First down, Mayhem.
The chains are moving faster than a motorbike along the freeway. Let's see this happen. Make magic happen, boys.
Slasher! Running! 5, 3, and he puts it down right before the end zone.
This is incredible. This is like watching supervillains go at each other's necks. Which I've never seen, to be honest, except in the comic books. But I guess that's an everyday occurrence, right?
Ziggy Starburster tries to sling it into the end zone, but Leo Chul snatches it out of the air, and listen to that crowd. They have a favorite indeed, and it's the home team, and only the home team. My God, the back and forth in this match is stupendous, terrific, AAA, I'd say.
Hot 1, hot 2.
12 yards away from the end zone, but oh wait, I know that sound.
You and that voice of yours are always something else, you know that?
Tarek McKillen is dead. Good riddance.
The ball is still in the Carcass City Creeps' hands, but they're going to have to do it without their star running back. Let's see Hattrick Mahomey make another Houdini trick. Down the middle and out of the paws of a defender. Oof, no good.
The Carcass City Creeps can't move an inch.
Hot 2.
It's amazing. I've never seen somebody put them in their place like this, but unfortunately they do get the first down.
We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here. 2 minutes until the clock is stopped because they're taking way too much time.
Hot 1, hot 2.
And at the 2-minute mark, we see 0-0. So High Deadwood's Hellard runs it down the field with a boost of speed, warp speed, as he's trying to go 5-0. And we have our first score of the night on the Carcass City Creeps.
6 on the board on the Metal Mayhem's doorstep. Oh, they're not going to like that.
And I can't believe I'm saying this, but that first 7 goes to the Creeps. Damn, they really know how to thrash around.
That's more the Metals thing, but whatever.
Seven to 0, and we're about to hand it off to the best team in the league. Let's see what kind of magic they can make with this. I want to thank y'all while this amazing run is going on for tuning in so late and sticking with us as long as you have. I'm sure everybody's been enjoying their Halloween season thus far, and we can only hope that we added to it.
And the hashtag rigged is already trending on Z. My God. Crazy, crazy, crazy. As Ozzy Kilborn manages to snatch that one out of the air.
Timeout call by the Full Metal Mayhem. They're not willing to let go of this ball just yet.
Ziggy Starburster, unfortunately, is the victim of a sticky ball dirty trick and monster orc ass. Ugh. That's the first down gone. Moving on, we got another timeout by the Full Metal Mayhem. They're pros. They know what they're doing.
2nd and 13. 2 pass. They got a zone play going on, so Ziggy Starburster opts to take it himself. Pushing it in. Oh my God!
Ziggy, gone too soon. So long, spaceman. You were always and will be a legend. Last time out call by the Full Metal Mayhem.
3rd and 9. They're calling it a hurry-up offense, so Mick Dagger steps back in, gets it away just in time to Grimmy Zendrix. First down! Against all odds, Zendrix is able to make it work. 30 seconds, clock's ticking, no timeouts. And no good on that pass. So the clock stops at 31 seconds and we go back to the huddle. Waiting, watching, McDagger sends out a bomb, and unfortunately Grimmy Zendrix gets pulled over the line of first down. Back in the huddle, McDagger, whoa, whoa, whoa! The world stopped for a second there. Seems everybody's on the edge of their seat, including the computer processor running the cameras.
With that stop, they're opting for a major long shot. This is from 38 yards away. And ground control to Major Tom. We just saw magic happen. That is a flying football for 5 points.
First score of the game, but they're still losing, unfortunately, so the Creeps will take back the ball and end our first half with a run. Geeky Zoe Show walking down the sidelines, trying to get it away from the defenders. 2, missing 1, and he's past the midfield. But it doesn't matter at this point because we're at the Full Metal Mayhem halftime. 7-5, this is still anyone's game. And we have a very special halftime ad for you MFL fanatics. This is sponsored by the MFL Team Store. Even though the MFL may be a fantasy league, you can still show your support in the real world by repping the MFL as a fashion statement. Dunk on your buddies at the court while looking fly in a Las Vegas Invaders tank top. Shout at the TV in an oversized performance jersey as the real world Nashville Lycans fumble yet another snap. Or protect your face from the disgusting humans with a gruesome mask design based on official MFL art. In addition, almost all purchases made on the MFL Team Store also donate 40% of the profits to the Chicago Freedom School. Support the MFL today.
Wow, that was an actual ad?
No, it still wasn't paid for, but you know, I know how to show.
Well played. Oh my God! Finally, one of the Creeps gets just what he deserves. Geeky Zowie Show, burn returner. Well, while he may be out of it now, that means that they'll have somebody competent at the burn receive next time.
Well, competency doesn't breed safety because if they go down on the next burn return, that's probably a valuable player, a running back maybe.
High Deadwood's Hell Air manages to escape the claws of the defense and gets slammed down 1 before first down. 2nd and inches. Patrick Mahomes waits for a little bit and then sends out a flying ball of death. Sky Gore manages to shake off 1, 2, and whatever's remaining of that last defender. Oh my!
Sliced through with a sharp elbow to the gut.
But that's an unnecessary manslaughter penalty on the Full Metal Mayhem. Man, these Creeps are dropping like flies.
Thought I heard the thunder calling to my name. Oh, and Purple Pain goes down. Not Purple Pain.
1st and 10. We are 10 away from yet another Creep scored. So Hyde Deadwood's Hell Air only manages a drive of about 4. That's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Let's see how stone cold this Mayhem defense is. Not so much, it seems, as the Carcass City Creeps put another 7 on the board.
No! You don't get it! You were supposed to be the chosen one! Why are you failing me?
Hey, calm down there. Calm down there, Gnarl.
Oh, I'm getting too old for this shit. Let's just move on and watch them grin as they knock another ball in between the uprights.
This is drawn out and dramatic, and I am all for it. This has been a fantastic way to spend my Halloween season, that's for sure. 3rd quarter now. Up comes the ball, and we start 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Lou Bleed runs and gets stopped at the 37. First and 10. Start of the hand off. McDagger gets ready, throws it. Grief Lizards is running away with the ball. Juked one, knocked over for more, and pushes it in 25 before the Creeps end zone. And they're making no uncertain terms that they hated that.
3 minutes left. We got plenty of time, but not a lot of ways to do it. Kristen Bleed manages to pick off an MFL. An MFL great. Oh my God, it's back in the Creeps' grasp.
Mayhem Bowl champions or no, these fellas need to die.
And with that, we start from the 26 line in the Creeps' hands. That's unfortunate, but not unforeseen. These are devious little clowns, and they push it in 2 yards. My God, this has been one hell of a match to commentate over.
Some might say a career best.
I doubt it. I've been doing this a while. And so, Motorist Sony is there to receive a Hail Mary prayer from Patrick Mahomes, but there's a penalty. 10-yard bullshit penalty at the perfect time. Thank you, Johnny Cash Pockets. Your service will be noted and your body sent to your loved ones if you have any. 3, 2, 1, and down goes the referee. God, I love seeing that happen.
I don't. Schmucks usually look like me in how I dress.
You dress in black and white?
Let's just say I work in a grim sort of environment.
2nd and 33. We're starting from the very other end of the field. So high Deadwood Hilaire is going to have to turn on the boosters and send it half field. And now with the effects worn off, he is loose and running. The 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Somebody stop this son of a...
20 on the board against the Full Metal Mayhem's 5. There ain't nothing that can stop the Mayhem Bowl winners. Not even the best team in the MFL, it seems.
Give them time, a couple of dead bodies, and a sick guitar riff. They'll make it, I'm sure.
Just to rub it in, they're going to go for a 2-point conversion here. So Patrick Mahomes sends it out to High Deadwood's Hilaire, and the Full Metal Mayhem says, "Shut your damn mouth, kiddo. We ain't gonna take it."
And with that, we will turn over the ball to the Full Metal Mayhem with a well-placed punt to the ball. Up, high and over. Lou Bleed picks it up yet again, hopefully not losing his life in the process. Done and done.
Starting us off at the 35 line ain't too bad, but things could be better.
All right, let's see what the Full Metal Mayhem has got in store for us this time. McDagger waits, sends out a shotgun pass down the middle to Grimmy Zendrix, who plants it just before the first down.
They're leaving nothing a chance at this point. They're making all the precise plays, and they're making the Carcass City Creeps real nervous.
Slasher slashes his way through the defensive line and makes it for a first down and then some.
They're moving the ball across the field, inch by inch, foot by foot. There's no stopping the Full Metal Mayhem.
McDagger waiting, watching, throwing, and into traffic. Slasher is there to receive. I'm amazed those bony phalanges of his are still intact after catching such a hot ball like that.
1st and 10, we're past the midfield.
Slasher deciding to take it on the outside, and the screen provided by his defense is in operation.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. 4th begins, and we are looking at a pitched battle. Creeps over Mayhem. Who'd have thunk?
This might be the upset of the century and definitely of the Monster Mosh, but Creeps fans will be overjoyed as, yet again, they They get a win.
Slasher, unfortunately, is target of a serious defensive line and gets stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. McDagger deciding to move it away. So Slasher, holy Toledo. Okay, let's unpack what just happened here. The QB decided to scramble it away. A blitzer came and knocked the ball out of his hand, and the running back picked up the ball immediately and threw it for a first down. Slasher with the option play, and unfortunately Crust and Bleed is there to receive it. Oh my God. Barely making it out with his teeth intact too. That's another pick by Crust and Bleed, star safety of the Carcass City Creeps. They just ain't got it in them, it seems. Or so you think. Thunderstruck!
And Slay Myth manages to pick it up in that dog pile of mutants.
But there's only 2 running backs left on the Creeps offense. If 2 more go down, that's it. They don't get to run plays anymore, and they don't get to play anymore for that matter.
Oh my God, are you seeing this?
I don't even have eyes, and that was fantastic. What happened, though?
I think the QB got sacked.
Sounds about right.
Hat-trick, my homies. Sends it out deep, but nobody's home. What a creep.
With 4th and 8 and well behind the midfield, they have no choice but to punt it away and hope to snap it out of the air once again.
So Lou Bleeds runs it right down. What the hell hit the commentary booth?
I don't know, but it sounded loud. What did you say, by the way?
Ricky, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just a little ringing in my skull. I'll be fine.
1st and 10, so they decide to make a little chemical reaction and send Slasher down with a Beast Boost injection. He's at the 35, the 30, and now he's got open field and no effects. 20, and at the 13 line, he is the mutant to beat. Willie Slay Jr., however, is down and out for the count. Unfortunate. 13 yards to go before the Full Metal Mayhem finally get a couple more on the board.
McDagger sends out a boom shakalaka, boom, boom, boom shakalaka, and it is in the end zone. Grimmy Zendrix with the 2nd score of the night. 1st touchdown for the Full Metal Mayhem.
With all the deaths we've seen on the field and even more now, it's any wonder how the Creeps have managed to keep their entire team as healthy as they have. Here comes the extra point attempt. 2-point conversion. Snap goes the ball. Slasher manages to run it in. That's an extra 2 points to rub it in the face of the Creeps. There we go, ladies and germs. That is how the professionals of the MFL world do it. And so the Creeps will receive the ball. We've got, what is that? We have a chance actually to tie it up if the Mayhem manages to score 1 more touchdown. It is highly unlikely, however, as they have used both their dirty tricks in a single play. They're going to have to murder the QB for this one. First and 10. Carcass City Creeps are going to hold on to it for how long, I wonder. Blitzer coming, and he sends it out to Ravage Belch, who can only push it in 5 yards. Want to thank everybody for showing up to the VIP booth. I know there's a lot of seats and a lot of room, so thanks for keeping it warm for us. 2nd and 5. Generic Wentz, the new running back, gets absolutely targeted and destroyed by the Full Metal Mayhem's defense. Timeout called by the Full Metal Mayhem. They want control of the clock, and the clock is into it.
3rd and 9. They need to get the ball moving now, and the defense says no good. You ain't no good to me, sonny boy, and now the Carcass City Creeps are forced to punt it away. Let's see what kind of return we get on our investment here. Short, shallow, sweet, and in Lubly's hands as he runs it down the sidelines. Ravage Belch knocking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, he is within. Well, we got a healthy return and an extra 15-yard penalty for killing the burn returner.
This could mean epic proportions of overtime, ladies and germs. This could mean the extension of the game right here. But with only 1:24 on the clock, can the Full Metal Mayhem do it? Stay tuned as we are on 1st and 10. Mick Dagger waiting, watching, ready to throw, and sends out a Hail Mary pass and almost gets intercepted. 1:11 left on the clock. 2nd and 10. Mick Dagger thinking it out. Hope they got a good strategy for this. Yes, Mick Dagger is going to run it himself. Pushing it in 5 yards. Oh my God. And that's the 2nd timeout call by the Full Metal Mayhem. QB's looking a bit rough there. If he takes any more hits like that, he could be done for. Mick Dagger is choosing to run it again. 1st down by the QB of the Full Metal Mayhem. Holy Toledo, this is gonna be one heck of a match. Last time out. 27 yards to go. Can they do it under a minute? 47 seconds, knocks it down, and no good as the Carcass City Creeps are starting to get desperate. 2nd and 10, come on, come on, come on, hurry it up, hustle it up. Get those bones moving. Mick Dagger, no! And you can hear the crowd's audible disappointment with that pick. 3rd of the night by devastating safety, Crustin Bleed. That spells doom for the home crowd. That was the last chance for an absolute turnaround, and Generic Wentz gets slammed down on the ground. 20 seconds. All Hatrick Mahomes has to do is run out the clock. Wait. Yeah, Hatrick Mahomes. He's still out there somehow. The Machine Obscura. The final play of the game. 0, 0, and 0 satisfaction from that absolute thrashing by the Carcass City Creeps of the home team, the Full Metal Mayhem.
It ain't a true horror story if the heroes win, ladies and germs. And we just got our personal bad ending. Well, this has been one hell of a show, I must say, Gnarl.
Indeed, indeed, I have to admit, it had made for some very entertaining television. And there's Hatrick Mahomes gloating as per usual.
Final score, a tentative 1 touchdown lead by the Carcass City Creeps, 20 over the Full Metal Mayhem's 13. Good effort by all. And Hate Farm is going to be reaping the rewards after this match. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to the MFL Monster Mosh. Until next time, this is Ricky T. Bones
and Gnarl Glowtooth signing off. Have a good night, everybody.